Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to take your B12. I forgot to take mine. As you can see here, I have this beautiful box in front of me. You may already know what it is. Little Caesars. Can you guess what's inside? I could cry. So today I'm going to be trying Little Caesars' new Impossible sausage pizza. They have it listed as the sausage supreme, or I'm sorry, the Impossible Supreme. It's got a couple things on it, but I took everything off. So what I'll be having is just a crust, the sauce, and the sausage. So I know it looks really sad. Don't judge it. Don't judge it though, because it's actually going to be really delicious. So there's the Impossible sausage. I have extra sauce on here because I am extra. And just the crust. I am going to be adding, that's my cat. I'm going to be adding Mexican style shreds from Go Veggie. They are vegan, as you can see up at the top. It is vegan cheese. So pretty much this is an all taste test. I'm going to try everything the first time, and a mukbang. I'm going to be going over how the 21-day raw vegan challenge went for me, and just talking about raw veganism and just how everything went for the 3 weeks that I did. Why is this my eye? Please help me. So, as you can see, I also... Ma'am. I have some crazy bread here with me. That's so funny. The way to make this vegan is you just order it plain. So no butter, no cheese, but I haven't had bread in like over a month. So I want to try this really quickly. This is their, oh wow, they gave me 2 cups. Their marinara sauce, breadstick. Oh my gosh. Who am I kidding? Why am I stopping you to this? This is my other cat. Her name is Little Dipper. We found her as a feral cat. And she's still scared of me. We've had her for 2 years. But she's much nicer now. She lets me pet her. She's still scared of us. It's okay. One day she'll love me. That's how I have friends, is I trap them and I force them to love me. So same thing with cats. Funny story about how I got my cats. When I was living in the house that I lived in before this one, before we bought this house, our cats were actually living under our old house. And so I started feeding them, of course, because it's just who I am. I started feeding these strange cats. And Gideon, the other cat you saw in my last video, she was the first one to come up to me. At this point, I thought she was a boy, so that's why we named her Gideon. And I called her he for like the longest time. Don't look at me. And, but she came to love us, and I'm obsessed with her, and she's my cat. So we brought her over. The reason why we took Little Dipper as well was because we saw that they had a really good relationship. And so we just realized we had to keep them together. So she doesn't like people at all. So we actually had to trap her to take her. But I'm glad that we did, because now she still gets food every day. She gets pets when she wants them. And she likes our dogs a lot. So whatever. But let's get back to this. I don't know what it is about bread, but holy crap. Bread is so good. Why does it do this to me? Okay, so I want to go ahead and take a quick bite of this pizza, which is also pretty much just bread, so I'm so excited for this. I love bread. I'm gonna get a good chunk of this Impossible sausage on it, and we're gonna try it just like this before I go and add the cheese. Oh, I'm so nervous. Wait, drink some water. And it looks really good. It looks pretty, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty, it's got the sausage texture so far from just touch, so let's see. Mmm. I need another bite. Holy crap. This is so good. Why do you do this to me? Okay, I'm gonna go add some of these Go Veggie Cheese Bliss Mexican style shreds that are vegan. Again, here they are. I'm gonna go add this and I'm gonna bake it in the oven. It's a little vegan life hack, is always add your own cheese at home. Bake it in the oven for like 5 minutes at like 350. Just make sure, bake it for as long as it takes for the cheese to melt. But just watch the crust so it doesn't burn. And then add your, you have your own cheese, which makes it an official pizza. So I'm gonna go add this and I'll be right back. We're back. So, update. These cheese shreds do not melt, which is kind of disappointing. Little bit sad, but I'll be okay. I just hope it doesn't ruin the taste of the pizza, because then, anyways. Like I said, I really like to use the Daiya block of cheese and then just shred it because it melts really good and it tastes so good. This is coming from a former cheese addict. I would eat cheddar cheese on its own with like ranch. The other one that I really like to put on my pizza is the So Delicious cheese. They have their own cheese shreds as well, and those ones are so good. I really like to use the Mexican blend on my pizzas. I haven't tried any others, but that one's really good. So if you like the other ones, leave it in the comment below and I'll have to try them out. So, let's take a bite. This is really hot, but let's see. Okay. This is really good. So, when I was baking this to melt the cheese, I was like, what the F? My cheese isn't melting. So I left it in there a little bit longer than what I wanted to, just because you can see the bread is now a little bit overcooked, but it's now so crispy on the bottom. It's like crispy on the very bottom of the crust, but still really delicate and fluffy where the sauce is, because I always get extra sauce. That's why. So this is really good. The cheese isn't that bad. Melted a little bit where the sauce is. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So let's go ahead. Maybe if I stop eating. I cannot. So the 21-day Fit on Raw challenge by FruitMuscleFitness is what I've been following for the last 3 weeks. I did a what I ate in a day video on this. For my last video, my first video on my channel was about the 21-day what I ate in a day raw challenge. So overall, I am completely satisfied with the challenge. I actually really loved it. I've been vegan for going on 3 years now, and I was really able to incorporate a lot of more raw foods into my diet, which was kind of my progression plan. I just didn't know where to start. I didn't know what the heck I needed to do, what recipes were there. I just didn't know what to do. So it was really nice because it set guidelines for me. There's an entire meal plan for you to follow. You don't have to follow it to a T. It's kind of like what they would eat and you can go based off of that. But I followed it exactly how they did and everything was so good. I loved it so much. They also have a raw till dinner plan where you're eating completely raw foods throughout the day, and then dinner you'll have cooked foods. It's still whole foods, so like whole potatoes or chickpeas, simple fats like that, and everything was just so good. So if you haven't checked them out, again, they're Fruit Muscle Fitness. Check them out on YouTube and on Instagram. You really need to just follow them and see their posts. Take the challenge if you can. I know they're starting signups for this next round, so sign up if you can. It's amazing. But really overall, I'm really satisfied with the challenge. I did lose 10 pounds, and that wasn't even me working out or doing anything excessive. That was just me changing my eating habits, because I did used to eat pretty processed foods, but I wanted to go more raw and more whole, just because I know it was going to help me feel better. It really did. Like, I've had digestive issues since I was a child, like an infant, and I haven't had any issues in the last 3 weeks, so this is definitely something I'll be continuing. So when you see what I eat in a day, it'll mostly be raw foods. It'll be raw vegan foods, but I am going to still do stuff like this where I'm trying new vegan foods or exploring restaurants I've never been to. I have a trip to Los Angeles coming up, and I know 1000% I'm going to want to eat all of the vegan food, so I'll still be posting about regular vegan food, but I know throughout the week, my normal day-to-day, I'll probably be following a raw vegan diet. I needed to take a bite. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Oh wow. The texture of the Impossible sausage is really soft and crumbly. And the taste is so good. It tastes so good. It has that meaty texture and that meaty taste. And I just think it's so cool that now these restaurants and these chains are all starting to have vegan options. I know previously, before this campaign that they have with Impossible Foods, the vegan option at Little Caesars was literally like the crust and sauce. You could add veggies to it, but that was pretty much it. I would love to not have to bake my pizza after I get it, because when you order a pizza, you want to eat it. You don't want to sit there for 10 minutes and wait for your cheese to melt on it in the oven. It's not what you want to do. But I do it because it tastes really good, but I don't want to. So, with the whole raw thing, one of the biggest things is they're so set on when you are hungry, eat. The recipes in the plan is such a large amount of food for each meal. It's so much. But I love to eat until I'm full. That's like my biggest thing, and that's the problem that I have with food, is I like to eat until I'm full. And when you're eating junky food like this, it doesn't have enough fiber for your body to understand that, oh, I'm full, so you always overeat. Always. Even when your body says I'm full, it's because you literally maxed out the amount of stuff that you can have in your body before you're gonna die. So that was the coolest part to me about the raw vegan challenge, is I was still able to eat an ample amount of foods, even more than what I was eating previously, and I was getting all the nutrients that I needed, and I didn't really have to worry about what was in my food, because it was just pretty much all whole plant-based options, and that's amazing to me. And I've tried fruits that I haven't eaten in several years. Like, I eat dates all the time now. I eat papaya. I haven't had that since I was a child. And I don't know, I just feel it's like really simple and I really enjoy it. There's not really anything I disliked about the challenge. I think the one thing that was a little difficult for me was the price on the groceries every week, which again, it wasn't like insane. As if you look at my last video, which I'll link in the comments, it was my price tag for that week of groceries was about $200. And you know, that was the first week, so I didn't really have everything that I needed. Now I have tahini in my cabinet all the time, so I never have to buy it really. But it was just kind of more expensive than what I usually spend, and I like to try to keep a pretty strict budget. But as I'm going along, this week my groceries cost me $60. That is for just myself. I was doing it with 2 people last time, but that's still a decrease, because the first time I did it, it was $100 per person, but now it's only $60 for one person, and that's still a decrease. So it was just a learning curve and getting to know the system and what fruits to buy, how to buy in season, and how to negotiate prices for burst fruits and stuff like that. But I really enjoyed the challenge. The pricing part at the beginning was a little difficult for me, but it's not an issue now. And I just feel so good. I have so much more energy, which is insane because I'm the epitome of always exhausted. Every day when my boss asks me, how are you doing? My answer is, I'm tired, every single day. And now I don't feel as tired throughout the day. I don't drink any caffeine. I haven't had caffeine in months. I know, I'm a crazy person. Who am I? I don't feel the need to supplement my energy with anything else, such as caffeine or food intake or pre-workout when I'm going to the gym. I just feel so much better. And I definitely have a better relationship with food now. I used to think of food as like the enemy. Was it just me, or is food the enemy? Because when you eat like how I used to eat, when you wanted to eat until you're full and it wasn't very good options for you, food's the enemy for sure. You'd always hate yourself, blah, blah, blah. That was me. But this isn't a therapy session. This is a mukbang, and you guys just want to see me eat. I mean, all I want to do is eat anyways, but who am I kidding? Always, if you don't like the crust, first of all, we can't be friends. But if you're willing to try it, take your crust, marinara sauce, boom, you're good. It's just an addition to your pizza. So good. Let's have a breadstick. Who literally thought of this? Like, yeah, no sliced bread. But they're like, no, stick. I want a stick. Who did that? So, if you guys have any questions about raw veganism or the challenge that I did, you can leave it in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you, because I really do think it's something that everyone should try at least once, even if it's just for like a couple days or if it's for a week. I know the longer you do it, the more likely you'll actually see changes in the way your body is feeling, your energy levels, and of course your weight. That too, if that's something that you're interested in. I think everyone should try it at least once. It was something that I really enjoyed. So leave a question in the comment down below if you would like to know. Why am I like this? Bread is so good. I don't know what it is. I know it's an addictive food, which is why I probably shouldn't have been eating this. But I really like my raw food, and when I'm eating it, I don't want anything else. I'm not craving anything else. But this I just had to try. This was like something I had to do, because are you kidding me? This is amazing. I feel good. So to wrap all of this up, this was my 21-day raw challenge mukbang review. Also a taste test of literally everything you're seeing here besides the breadsticks and the sauce, because I've had that before. So the pizza, really good. This cheese, meh, try it if you want to. It's not something that I would die without. I probably won't buy it again, but it was pretty decent. This Impossible sausage is absolutely delicious. The Impossible brand is so good. Beyond Meat is so good. I don't know who these people are that are coming up with this, but I'm obsessed with you. I love you. Give me a call. Finish this up and then we'll be done, because I'm so full. I really don't mind when the crust is extra crunchy if I have the marinara sauce, because it just tastes so good. I don't care. So, Impossible sausage pizza. Try it. If it's available in your area, try it right now. Go. But order without cheese to make it vegan. Breadsticks, order without butter and Parmesan to make it vegan. And use a reusable straw because we're not trash here, people. We're good people. So thank you for watching me indulge in something that I haven't had in months. I appreciate you all coming back to my channel. If you have any questions, like I said earlier, please leave it in the comments below. I will link in the description to my last video so you guys can see how that first week of buying my groceries went and what I ate in a day for the 21-day Fit and Raw Challenge by FruitMuscleFitness. And I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Chunky Salsa Vegan, and also look at my Instagram, Chunky Salsa Vegan. Like my pictures. I like to think I am an amateur food photographer, but I could also just be dumb. So let me know. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.